wanna shake your booties for black girl nerds.
Here I am at the Slumber Party red carpet event for two dope queens.
Cheryl, how are you?
Black girl nerd.
Yes.
How
Oh,
are
me.
you?
Great.
Yes. I was trying to find out from you because you used to doing it as a podcast.
Yes.
What is different with HBO's involvement?
Oh, great. Well, what was interesting was that we sat down with HBO initially and we were like, okay, what do you guys want us to do? Like, what cool, thing could we add to Two Dope Queens to zhuzh it up? And what was nice was that HBO was like, we don't want you to zhuzh it up. We just want Two Dope Queens. And we were like, coming in? And they're like, no, we just want to see Two Dope Queens.
Really?
Yeah, and that was really awesome. And there wasn't really anything we had to change. What was awesome was that we got like a hair, makeup, costume budgie, which was amazing.
Yes.
But really, we just got to do this podcast that we've been doing for 3.5 to 4 years and just get it up on stage. Absolutely, yeah. And I think it's great because for people that are fans of the podcast, we're kind of just giving you the same Two Dope Queens, but you can just see our faces and you can see us roll our eyes at each other. But also, if you haven't seen our podcast, you're going to fit right in and enjoy seeing us on your screens.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm a big fan of yours from your Daily Show days. Yes.
Thank you so much.
So, do you miss it?
No, not right now. No, I feel
was it a grind?
It was, and I think I'm really loving where I am right now, and it was such a great run, and I'm really happy with Two Dope Queens and everything I got going on, and But I really don't miss it. I have a show I'm developing at Showtime, which I'm really excited about. I'm doing a movie in a couple of months.
How do you double dip with HBO and Showtime, girl?
No, I'm double dipping. I'm dipping and I'm doubling and dipping.
That's right.
I don't know. It just worked out, but both networks are super respectful and they're really into, what my voice is and what I have to bring to the table, and I'm really excited about it.
I'm so excited
Thank
to hear
you.
your voice.
Thank you so much.
Like I said, big fan.
Thank you.
You're going to be doing great things.
I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm Cheryl with Black Girl Nerds.
Awesome.
Okay.
Hello, Cheryl. How are you? Love Black Girl Nerds.
And so you do some stand-up on the second episode.
I do. Stand up on the second episode, which I believe is about hair, so it's perfect.
Oh, it's about hair.
I think so, yeah.
Are there any is there any product in your hair tonight, Rhea?
A little bit. Just a little bit of
Just
product.
A little bit?
Yep. Just
your
like
hair does that pretty natural?
pretty natural. It's mostly the hair dryer.
Uh-huh.
So I can't, hair dryer and gravity. Little touch of hairspray just to keep it in one spot.
So what are you talking about these days in your stand-up?
These days I talk a lot about, gender and what that's like in the world. I talk about that a lot. I talk about where I'm from. I'm from Ohio, just like Phoebe. Phoebe and I are both from Northeast. There you go.
Baby.
Yeah,
Next door
exactly.
neighbor,
Yeah, you know it. You know it. So I like to talk about, being from the middle of America and living on a coast,
That's right.
and also
it's
traveling.
Different, isn't it?
It is very different, but also so much the same. There's so many people all over the country, and that's kind of what I like to talk about. Is we forget there's people everywhere.
Right.
And
we're all people.
We're all people. Yes, Cheryl. Precisely that. Number one, we're people.
Well, Rhea, so nice to meet you.
Yeah, so nice to meet you too, Cheryl.
And
Thanks so
I'm
much.
follow you a little more.
Yeah,
okay?
absolutely, and I'm going to
definitely see
keep
you on the
following you all.
episode.
So,
Okay,
yeah.
thank you.
Thank you for what you do. I love
All
everything
right,
you're doing.
bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
The dork forest. And I
So
think
you're
that's
a
how
dork.
I'm a dork.
And I'm a nerd.
Exactly.
Girl.
Up high. Down low. Cut the pickle. Get a tickle. I'm a hit with toddlers.
Oh, so what is the dork? What do you do?
The Dork Forest is a podcast where I interview people about what they love more than anything.
Okay.
And so it's just dork on dork dialogue. And so I interview people about, it can be anything. It can be sports, it can be video games, it can be movies, it can be music.
What's your favorite one in the last little while?
Oh my gosh, would be Marcella Arguello speaking to me about Kanye West.
And we're here with Miss Phoebe Robinson, one of the two dope queens.
Two.
I'm from
First of all,
I was told it was a slumber party
you're
girl.
cute.
I tried.
With the braids
Yes.
and the orange.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Thank you.
Beautiful. The lip, everything.
Thank you.
Yes, of
they
course.
said slumber party. I went with it.
You did.
Yeah.
You're looking great. Yeah,
And
yeah.
so do you.
Thank you.
Girl, this dress, Phoebe Robinson, is strategic. Are you
know
taped
what?
in here?
I am taped in. When you are an A cup, they're not moving. So you're fine. The tape is really just an LOL for my self-esteem, but I know they're not going anywhere. she's got to lock them in, but I'm like, they were like, we never move. What are we doing? Yeah.
Hey, well, I'm so excited to meet you. I'm not as familiar with your work as I am with Jessica's because I was a big fan of The Daily Show, but I'm so excited to become a fan
Thank you.
You know, so how you feeling, girl?
I'm feeling good. You know, I've been doing stand-up for the past 10 years, a full decade. Like, to get to this moment, to be on HBO, is truly a dream. It's like what I've always like worked for, to do it alongside Jessica. It feels really great, and it feels like, I feel like a lot of times women of color don't get pushed, don't get the kind of support. And so the fact that everyone's here and there's cameras and there's this board and there's like chicken sliders inside, I'm like, this is an amazing moment. And to be on the same network as someone like Issa Rae, who I've looked up to for so many years, ever since her web series, I just feel like this is like a really cool moment. I'm pinching myself, and I'm soaking.
Are you ready? Because you're about to blow up.
I can't, you know, I am ready. I FaceTimed with my parents before I got here, and we're from Cleveland, so we're very humble, chill people.
From Kansas City.
You are?
Girl, I know where you're from.
Yeah, exactly. So my parents are really good at like, this is great for you, but don't let it go to your head. So I just really want to keep doing comedy, keep having these opportunities, and like working alongside Jessica and other friends like Michelle Buteau, who's in the special. It just really feels like I'm really lucky to do this with friends.
Well, I look forward to interviewing you many more times.
Yes.
This is so exciting. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to meet you. Don't want to mess with the A's.
Yeah. Don't mess with the A's.
Better shake your booties for black girl nerds. Better shake your booties for black girl nerds.